Brian, how's it going? Greetings from Nicaragua. So this is just giving you a quick shot of what materials you have and kind of what the site looks like. It's super muddy right now, so we're going to fill it with some crushed rock. We're filling up the pipa right now. Water so that we can hose down all the concrete. Bank the guys are working on. Yesterday I had my table saw remade out of wood, which I think is pretty cool. Handmade that. Guys are twisting more steel so we can build your columns as we go. Fill up with concrete along the way. Bodega wood pieces. They're taking apart the form, the bottom forms underneath. We had about 180 pieces of 6-meter long, 1-inch by 12-inch pieces of pine. That was the form for the bottom to hold up your house. So they're taking that apart right now so we can save those and use those for all the rest of the forms like they're using right now. We poured that yesterday. That's your, what they call the intermedia. It's a column, it's your viga. It's your middle viga column at 1 meter. We'll do it again at 2.2 meters, and then we'll do it again for the what they call the corona, the finishing crown before we put the roof on. Walk around here and just show you kind of what we're working on now. Just because I got a minute and I had my phone in my pocket, so I thought I'd make a little video for you. This is you'll have a nice crawl space underneath, and of course we'll redo all of this area so it doesn't look that ugly. It'll be covered and look real nice with some kind of covering, whether we do wood mesh or anything, but there'll be a couple access points. This will be where your front door is. Step right up in your front door, which is now just cinder blocks. Tree. Main walkway right off of here. I think it'll be cool. Gate over here in the fence, and then a cool nice little walkway up here to your stairs. Standing in the living room right now. This is where your corner, probably where your couch is going to go. We're using a material called Coventec, which is just styrofoam with wire around it. And then they slap concrete on it. It's made for second floors, and since we had to pour your floor above ground, we're saving weight. We had to change the weight for the regulations. Yes, there are regulations in Nicaragua. Strange, I know. What the guys are doing right now is they're laying in, they're pre-laying in tubes and wiring for your electric so that the guys can pour the walls without having to. We won't have to go back and cut into the concrete wall to lay in all your tubes or all your electric. So they're roughing that in right now. They're roughing in all your electric. Here's where your middle kitchen sink is going to be, in your island, which will be one level higher for people to sit, kind of on your bar, which won't come out here because you want people sitting in the hallway, which is right down here. So it'll come to about here. And it'll be up 120 centimeters, and then come out 70 centimeters, down 25 centimeters to 95 centimeters, or about a meter height on where your kitchen sink is going to go, and that'll be the same height. That'll wrap all the way around in your kitchen here. You'll have window right here, nice big window, looking out onto the jungle, and then this will be right where your refrigerator is. Smaller window here. Big windows overlooking your deck, and a big sliding wooden door. Big hardwood, vintage looking sliding wooden door, kind of like a train car door. Slides open right to the area of where your window will end, and then this is where your wooden deck will be. All out here. Great view from your deck. And maybe we'll do a pergola above so that you don't miss your. So that, rather than having a covered porch, just do a pergola so you can have some greens, be able to see your trees. Kind of was one of my ideas. Of course, we'll talk about all that later. Your deck will wrap around out here, of course on the outside, It'll wrap around here, go down to here where there'll be a staircase out here, staircase down on the side of the house outside to where it'll run back into your bodega. Will be out on the side of the house. We haven't laid the foundation for your bodega yet, but that's where your water tank's going to be, because remember we couldn't put it into the ground, but we're going to have to seal it above ground. And then here's your sealed septic system right there that we just finished pouring the floor for. We'll do your gray water system. Will leach out this way, which again won't be any sewage leaching. It'll be nothing but shower and sinks and kitchen sinks, that kind of thing. So again, this is your kitchen, open to your living room with a bar that is not yet built. This is one room. Walking through the walls here to your second room. We're roughing in all your electric for air conditioning as well, just in case you want air conditioning in the future, or when you guys can afford it, or if you want it. And this is your master. This will be your master. I had some ideas about where we want to do maybe some shelving or closet units. But then walking into your master bathroom right here. So all this will be backed by your master bathroom. Save on plumbing by having everything back to back. You can see where they roughed in for the plumbing, where we roughed it all in for your shower heads are back to back, as well as your sinks and drainage. And with lifting up the floor, it was a lot easier. We only had to run some electric through the floor, but everything will be run underneath the floor. Makes it way more convenient to change when we want to, and be able to work on it right now. So that's it. That's what we have so far. We're working hard to get it done before November so that you guys can have a sweet place when you guys come down. Hopefully it'll be nothing but landscaping to do by the time you guys get down. So we're working hard. It hasn't been raining too much. We've had a couple of big torrential downpours, so we're going to try and get the walls up so we can slap the roof on so these guys continue to work. So have fun in Canada. I know it's getting cold, so you guys are thinking about coming down here. It's beautiful. Everything's good. Take it easy, guys.